Hi, my name is Anna, a personal finance coach and business consultant, and we're going to talk about why separating your personal and business finances matter, what a business bank account can do for you, and how it helps you keep your operations organized, professional, and ready to grow. Whether you're leading a growing company, managing a business unit, running a venture, or building a professional practice, one of the most important financial steps you can take, no matter where in the world you're doing business, is opening a separate business bank account. It might not seem like a big deal at first, especially if your operations are small or informal. But keeping your business and personal finances separate is a game changer. Let's start with why separation is so important. When mixing personal and business funds, it's hard to track exactly how much money the business is making or spending. You might think everything is going well because the account balance looks full, but in reality, that might be personal money, not business profit. Keeping things combined also makes tax time more confusing and increases the risk of financial errors. Worse yet, if the business ever faces legal or financial issues, having mixed accounts can make you personally responsible for debts or liabilities. That's a risk that is not worth taking. If the business bank account is completely separate, every sale, every expense, it all goes through that account. You instantly have a clearer picture of the business's performance. When it's time to create a budget, apply for a loan, or file taxes, all the information you need is right there. It also makes it easier to build credibility with customers, vendors, and banks. Sending an invoice from the company name with a matching business bank account looks far more professional than asking someone to send money to John Smith's personal account. Setting up a business account is usually pretty straightforward. Most banks, credit unions, and even online financial platforms offer business account options. In most cases, you'll need to provide some basic paperwork, like business registration ID and maybe a tax ID or a business license, depending on your country. In some places, you may need to register your business name or get approval from local authorities first. No matter where you're located, a little bit of paperwork will be needed to make the business official. Two important things to consider when choosing a bank are what is the minimum amount needed to open the account, and is there a monthly limit to keep to avoid a monthly fee? Once the account is open, it's important to run everything business related through it. When there is a sale, deposit it in the business account. When buying business supplies, pay from that account. Even for a solo entrepreneur, freelancer, or gig worker, this separation helps. When paying yourself, transfer the money from that business account to your personal one and treat it like a salary or owner's draw. That way, you always know what's business income and what's personal spending. Another huge benefit of separating your accounts is making your life easier during tax season. If you're tracking business income and expenses from a personal account, you're probably sifting through old receipts, guessing what was for work and what was personal. It's exhausting and easy to make mistakes. But with a dedicated business account, the expenses are already organized. Some banks and apps even offer categorizing expenses automatically or downloading transaction reports for tax software. Let's also talk about protection. When you separate the accounts, you're helping protect your personal assets. In many countries, this is especially important if the business is registered as a legal entity like a corporation or limited liability company. One of the main reasons people form a legal business is to limit personal liability. But if you're still mixing funds, it could be incurring unnecessary risk. A court might say your personal and business assets aren't truly separate, and that could put your personal savings, homes, or car at risk in a lawsuit. Plus, keeping business finances separate gives you better visibility into how the business is growing. You can track monthly profits, monitor spending, and spot trends. Maybe you realize the business is spending too much on inventory or that certain products bring in more money. These insights help you make smarter decisions, and that's what running a successful business is all about. If you're just starting out and don't think you need a full business account yet, consider opening a second personal account that you only use for business activity. It's not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. Over time, as the business grows, transitioning to a formal business account will be worth it. Separating money isn't just about being official. It's about treating the business like it matters, because it does. Even if the business is still in the early stages, acting like a business owner builds confidence, structure, and momentum. Having a separate bank account for your business is one of the smartest financial moves you can make. It keeps your finances organized, protects your personal assets, makes taxes easier, and helps you build credibility and trust. And you don't need to be a financial expert to do it. You just need to take the first step. So if you haven't done so already, take the necessary steps to separating your personal and business finances. I am Anna, and we have been discussing the importance of a business bank account.